Today we're looking at a new feature in MarkMagic version 11 for AS400. It's the ability to print from new data sources, new data types. So JSON, XML, and CSV. They're all accepted as new data sources for printing. So you may be used to physical files and spool files on the AS400, but now we can do XML and CSV and JSON as input. So with that is going to be a change to the print command. So if we look at the print label file command, the parameter, the first one, normally you put the file name in there or star spool file. As you can see here, we have star CSV. So I was doing some testing earlier, printed from the CSV file. If we F4 on that, you can see the new parameters: star CSV, star XML, star JSON. So those are new in version 11. And with that too, because MarkMagic is expecting these files to be on the IFS. So they have to be on the IFS first, or the integrated file system. So those files will have to be on a path somewhere. So there's a new parameter as well in the print command. It's called file path. File path. So that's going to be a full path and the file name for whatever file type you're printing with. So in this example, I was printing a CSV file called CSV file.csv in a certain path on the IFS. So that's where it would have to be. MarkMagic pulls those files from the IFS, pulls the data in certain structures. So we're looking at a JSON file here. These would be all field names on your label. Same here, CSV. These are all field names, variable field names on your label. For example, I can show you this. This is the actual ship file that I was printing with earlier. And you can see all the field names across the top. We've got the individual field names here. So that's a CSV example. And I'm going to actually run that print. It's in a different way, not running it manually here, but along with the MarkMagic now looking at the IFS for these files, you can take advantage of a very cool feature in MarkMagic. And it was there in version 10, but now it's been enhanced to work with these new file types. It's using the MarkMagic monitor. So utilities, data, monitor. We're going to actually use the MarkMagic monitor to look at a path out on the IFS, a folder on the IFS, looking at a directory. So the monitor is a directory monitor. And we're looking at a folder called /home/cybra/input. And I've got that open here. If I go back a little. /home/cybra/input. So what we can actually do is take one of these CSV files, this one here, and just copy it in there. And you can see it's gone. So that monitor I've actually got configured. It's set to look for a CSV in that path. It will run a job. So for this example in this demo today, we're just going to be creating a PDF in the output folder, and I'll show you that in a moment. It's running a job, and then it moves it to a path on the IFS, the completed folder. If we look back out here, completed. So it moved it there when it was finished. Now if I go to the output folder, so taking that CSV, I dropped it in that folder that MarkMagic was looking at, and it created the PDF for us. And this is all data coming from the CSV file. That's pretty cool. So now we can take data from 3 new data sources: CSV, which you just saw, XML, as well as JSON, and those all get pulled from the IFS, and then you can print those in the MarkMagic print command or using the monitor like we just saw. So can't wait to see what you guys do with those new data sources, being able to pull data from outside of the AS400, using the monitor to catch them and print them, create PDFs, create regular prints to your Zebra printers and your laser printers using these new data sources. Thank you.